can take down a dragon, so can we. What do you need?
Good luck if you actually meet one. Alright. Hey! I wonder if this carriage driver would head to Darkwater Crossing. Let's take a look at the map first. So... yeah, it looks like we'd be heading that way if we take the road anyway. And I am inclined to take the road and not go cutting across country. Especially since I've already broken that promise to Jade one time. So I guess we'll go around, hit Darkwater Crossing, and then come back up to Iverstead from there. We'll basically make a big circle through the rift. And I think tonight we'll be camping on the road. It's taken us way too long just to get this far. Alright. But maybe he can speed our way.
Need a ride?
Maybe. Where are you heading?
Where do you want to go?
No, it doesn't look he's going that direction. Sorry.
That's fine.
Maybe another time.
Until next time.
Sorry, Jade. No carriage for us. Looks like we're walking.
Let's stay in the shadow. Never know who you'll run into otherwise.
Very true. At least we've got some nice scenery to keep us going. Wow. Those are the mountains that border Morrowind, I think. Let's see what's going on over here at the guard post. Oh. Nothing good, it looks like.
To be honest, being outdoors is still a new kind of experience for me. Is it supposed to smell like this?
Yes, well, not all the blood. That smell is not what you normally get out in the wilderness. That's too bad. Any sign of what happened here? No. Let's be careful. There might still be someone up here. There's a note. Letter to a car. We've word of a band of Legion soldiers advancing on your position. Reinforcements are on the way. Talos guard you. Okay. I don't think we have anything to worry about here. Unlike these poor guardsmen. Hello? Is anyone up here? No. If it's the Legion that did this, then we shouldn't really have any problems, even if we meet them somewhere nearby. We just have to be as unthreatening as possible. And I suppose they wouldn't want to hurt a priest or an acolyte.
I can pick locks, but I won't, if that makes sense.
Especially since we're on a sort of holy mission. It's a sad thing that happened up here, but that's what happens in a war. Let's get going, Jade. We can still make some progress before night falls. Though I do want to pause and have a bit of a snack before we go much further. A little bit of bread. And I'm a bit thirsty too. I'll probably have a light dinner tonight. this... Oh, great. Garm, get him. Any more? No. That seemed to kill the spider. I mean, elk. I don't want to take the meat because it might be poisoned. But it looks like this hide is still in good shape. And the antlers might be useful. You with me, Jade? It's a good idea for you to stay back when we run into things like this. I don't want you getting hurt. So, let Garm and I take care of any wildlife that we run across. We might want to start thinking about setting up camp. Let's see what the road looks like ahead, and we might want to set up here. There's a nice clear spot, but I think we can still make some progress. Looks like we'll be heading into East March for a little bit. Where are they running? Are they being chased? Are there wolves down there or something? Or more spiders? Keep an eye out. I wonder what's up there. But this is no time to get curious. It might be about time, however, to get my lantern out. These road lanterns are pretty good, but I don't know how dark it's gonna get. Great. Be ready for wolves. I can hear them. Though hopefully they aren't too close to the road. Yeah. Not too bad. So I'm starting to think I may as well just let Garm take care of any of the wildlife that decides to bother us. Let's see, are we going the right way? Yeah. We just gotta keep going downhill. I would say that it's kind of peaceful to be traveling in the evening. But it hasn't really been that peaceful, has it? It is getting pretty late. No, I think we can go a little bit further, but we want to stop pretty soon. Especially since there are wolves here. Oh, Garm. Jade. You shot my dog.
Dinya taught me the value of love. And more importantly, how love takes many forms.
It's not very loving to shoot my dog. Okay, let's see if we can find a nice clear space to set up a tent, and then we'll get some rest. No, too much of a slope.
Is someone there?
What was that?
Now you're mine.
Oh. Hey.
That's the best you can do.
What in the world is going on here? Ow. No wonder that stung so much. Orcish arrows. Ooh. And that is a nice bow. Though I'm pretty terrible with a bow. Maybe this'll help my aim a bit. Ranger bracers. Well, maybe give these to Jade. I think her boots are better. This is a bit more heavy than I want to carry with me. Ow. Hey, Jade. As an acolyte of Mara, you wouldn't happen to know any healing spells, would you? No? Alright.
Yes.
Let's
Sure, whatever
give you
you
these
need.
bracers. And, then I think
Mara
it's time
protect you.
for us to set up camp. So, Jade, I've been thinking a bit. You've told me about yourself and how you came to join the Temple of Mara as an acolyte. And I'm sure that you've noticed how uncomfortable I can be about the Temple of Mara and priests of Mara in particular. I mean, you seem like a good enough sort, but honestly, it's a little bit difficult for me. And I think it's only fair that I explain to you why. So, here's the story. When I was growing up, I had these two best friends, Claudia Lex and Tevrith Sadri. We were inseparable back then, always playing together and getting into and out of mischief together. Claudia was the mastermind of our little trio, while I tried to talk her down from her wilder schemes and talk us out of trouble. Tev was the peacemaker. He always kept things sunny. When I was about 15, things started to change. Tev and I, well, we became something more than just friends. Being your typical adolescents, we thought that it was us against the world. So we made a plan, and we didn't even tell Claudia about it. Both of us quietly stole money from our parents, and one night, we ran away together. We went to Bruma City, hoping that the priest of Mara there would marry us, but things didn't go exactly according to plan. He refused outright, said that we were too young, not ready to make that kind of decision. And I understand now that he was right about that, but I resented him for it. Maybe I still do. Tev and I decided to make a go of it anyway. We rented this shabby little attic room, convinced that we could find jobs and make a life together in the city. The first few days were like a dream, but we didn't last the week. There were no jobs for us in the city, and our landlady was threatening to throw us out on the street if we couldn't come up with some money. Things were getting desperate. And that's when my mother showed up. She had been searching the city for us, and when she found us, she dragged us both home. Honestly, at that point, it didn't take a whole lot of convincing. Tevra, though, well, Tev and I kind of fell apart after that. Nobody exactly forbade us from seeing each other, but we got a lot of lectures from all sides, and we were both so embarrassed and discouraged. We started arguing about everything, and suffice it to say, there were a lot of hurt feelings all around. Claudia, bless her soul, said she would never forgive either of us for not telling her about our plan, but she only held out for about a day. But Tevrith and I took a whole lot longer to heal. I guess we're all friends again now, but it was rough going for a while. And we've never been as close as we were once as kids. Especially not after Tev got married, for real this time, and I moved back to the city alone. So, that's basically it. That's why all this Mara business makes me so uncomfortable. But I'm glad to have you with me. Even if I talk about priests of Mara as if they're some sort of plague on Nirn, I know that you're not a bad sort, and neither are the people in the temple in Riften. And I'm glad to have your support in all of this. You know, even if you talk about this curse you apparently have, I'm sure you're much better suited to this task than I am, and I can really use your advice for what to do when it comes to it. So, thank you. And I guess now we'd better get some rest. We're going to have to take shifts. I hope you don't mind if I take the first one. I'm feeling really exhausted after everything that we've done today. And I think I'm coming down with something from those spiders, so I could use some rest.
Let's stay in the shadows. Never know who you'll run into otherwise.
Too true. Good night, Jade.